Hi, how y'all doing? This is Joanna. Welcome you back to some kind of video. I've yet to decide what day this is going to go up on, so I'll try to hold on to that. It's a weekend video, so yeah, right? I feel like crap. I don't know what I am, and I'm Joanna, and then it's like, you know, I
Nope.
I don't know what to say, you know? Part of me is like, just do the Dodgers, talk baseball, or talk whatever, but I don't usually do that that much. I wish I just, I don't know. It's like one of those things where you realize life is just
2-2 the
so
count.
fucked up, you know? You can't ever rely on anybody else, usually. I mean, you can't ever usually, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, when you rely on other people for certain things, you'll get backstabbed, and it'll be, that's a fact. Like, you can't put liabilities into your life, it's not worth it, you know. So if you're asking if someone is gonna bring you up or put you down, just go neutral, because they whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do it for themselves, you know. It's like, because if I go in expecting one or the other, it hurts too much, you know?
That's a
If you
ball.
go in doing that, you'll have the same
Count
result.
1-0.
You'll feel like I feel right now, so depressed, so angry, but realizing that nobody cares, nobody will help you, nobody will ever, give a damn, It's like, it's a fact, they all say, call us, but don't call us too much, it's like, okay, at that point, I just go, whatever, call this, call that, and it's like, bro, I'm not, it's like calling the cops, but then, it was, like, my friends, they mean well, but they don't understand what I'm going through. Nobody does, nobody cares, and it's very weird, because it's like, yes, they don't have to care, no, it's not necessary, it's probably not even a good idea for someone to show another person emotions, because that literally leads to everything like trust
Ball. Down.
and feeling like, oh, I could trust that person, when in fact everybody on this planet is got
Two
an
balls.
air of
No strike.
untrustworthiness to them. Like, let's face facts, people backstab each other all the time, you know. But yeah, well, we can pretend that kindness is natural or whatever, but if you boil it down, human greed is just so fucked up, you know? That's okay. I've stopped, I gotta stop expecting people to be better than, what we are, you know what I mean? Gotta stop it, because it's just like, getting your hopes up and having
3-2.
that bar just freaking slam on your own head is worse than just having no bar and saying, you know what, humanity's just bad. So we're just gonna treat it like that. We're not gonna give it this like air of like, oh, it's something worth defending. It's just bad, Like, it's not worth doing. It's really not, because like, I'm not. I've never seen so many people like get so mad at me, and I'm like, they're not so mad at me because they didn't get mad at me, which makes it even on the better side, but also in the long term worse, because it's like, the hell, like, I don't have a clear cut answer at this point. Sometimes it's better to have a clear cut answer than to sit in uncertainty. Like, this team is garbage. I mean, this team is not good and garbage, so I mean, I can take
Ball 1. No
losing
strike.
this game. I can't feel anything, because you feel stuff, you show loyalty, you get betrayed, and you might as well not do that, not put any liabilities into your life, like, I'm numb, emotionally numb. Like the one line told me, you can't call as much, and they're thinking of blocking my number. That's fine. I don't need them. I'm numb. I'm Lincoln Park, It's great. Just super. so super. I don't care what happens. Some car flies through my window. Why do I care? You know? Like, I mean, first off, I'm in housing for you. I don't really care anyways. But second off, it doesn't matter. Like, who cares? You know, first, because the situation I just said ain't gonna happen. But the other thing is, who cares? Like, who cares? If I go, nobody's gonna miss me. It's sad, it's true, it's just a fact. You know? They're gonna all say we tried, and then, like, then if you look at it, like, you can look at each and every system of help I've tried to reach out to, and they've all failed at something. So, with me, not personally, I don't judge like that, but don't say you tried, and then, like, I don't have any recourse, I don't have any tips, I don't have any services. That's like an insult. That's, to be frank, more of an inner community. Like, we tried, as in, we accepted you, that's it. You know, like, you know how hard it is to, like, not to get them to accept me or whatever, it's just to fucking, deal with that, and nobody does, nobody cares. I'm not putting myself in a situation for, like, talking about a conservatorship, like, because I know for a fact that that's not a great thing. I'm not gonna say bad, but not a great thing, because it's like, I pay the rent, I pay my stuff, I'm not doing that. I don't want that at all. I don't care. If you want to escalate me from 0 to 100, that's a good way to do it. But, it's like, I don't want that. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't know. I've seen also corruption with that. That's one reason. But, like, I don't like the fact that I have to ask someone for money that is due to me. And that's okay, because most people that recommend that have never really asked that since they were a kid. And that's what pisses me off. Like, until you literally needed $5 and tried to ask someone for it and they told you it was not worth it, fuck you. To keep that little advice to yourself, you know? You know what I mean? Like, and it's like one of those things, I don't need an allowance, I'm a fucking grown-ass woman. But people don't care. People care only when it affects them. Like, that's the short of it. And I'm getting kind of mad just thinking about it. If I, like, you know what I mean? Like, if it affects them in some way, they'll start caring, right? But when it comes down to it, nobody cares.
One ball, one strike.
Nobody cares about anybody just out of the goodness of their heart. But life, because I'm losing, not entirely. It's like, one of those things where you, like, I'm smart enough to detect that my emotions are getting triggered by just bringing up conservators, because I've seen the worst, and I've seen it so much, there's no point in going to one. That's okay. They want me to meet with Demas? I don't fucking care. Well, if they bring up one thing with the conservator, I will literally walk out, and, because, like, at that point, it's like you didn't even listen. You just... I don't know what to say. I'm lost. Like, because Demas is... Every time I've experienced with Demas, it's literally like, I'm really gonna just try... Like, I'd rather do something grotesque. And things I don't entirely want to say on this channel, like, more than just illusion. I would... You name it, I'd do it to get out of doing Demas. To say, like, they're not helpful. And I'm getting worked up again. I gotta stick to other shit. I'm like laughing, like, because it's like I talk to conservatives, I get pissed because I'm passionate and I don't care about, like, that's fine. Like, I will keep my emotions to myself. I will suffer. I will stay in silence. That's fine with me. Like, I told the warm line this, I am more than capable of just letting fate play itself out, That's fine. Fate plays itself out, fine. Well, I'm not gonna
Off
get
the
off the
plate, ball
couch
one.
and run out and just do shit to, make Demas happy. I'm shaking because that pisses me off. Like, great, I'm already going through the anger part, but it's like when you're so mad you can't even like focus or do shit. And none of it has to do with
Oh.
me losing 2-0 to the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's all due to like Demas and bullshit and bullshit and bullshit. But that's okay.
Aye.
I'm so like
0-1.
frustrated because, to be honest with you, I wish there was another way to say it, like, but there usually isn't, because most people that want to act like they know everything or think they're helpful need to look in the mirror and look at it from the perspective of like, you don't know what's helpful. I don't know what's helpful, but I know for sure getting a conservator or going to Demas isn't helpful, because they're not going to help me. They're going to put me with a conservator, and that's like that will literally lead to more problems.
Oh.
I don't like this idea of, like, it's not even a help idea. It's just like letting fate work itself out. I don't have enough food for what, how many days?
Ball, that's
Oh,
out.
let's let fate decide. Let's just leave it up to that. That is perfectly okay with me. Because it's like, fate decide, fate, right? I mean, I got a pork loin. I got donuts. Some donuts I still have left over from today. I'm perfectly okay with that. Because, it means, hey, fate, good job, you're working. I don't want a conservator. I'm not going to no conservator. That will literally, I almost want to say to them, like, okay, now I'm starting to get mad because I'm losing, but hey, I'm close to ending the video anyways, at the minimum.
1-0.
So, whatever, right? 2-3 minutes left. I don't care. I just... I'm like, why does this have to happen? I'm fine. Wait, so... Oh, so mad. So I'm up a storm in my apartment. It's all good. It's all good. I am peachy. Just peachy right now. Just peachy, because oh, just peachy, Oh my God, that home run killed me. I wish it did, but
Aye.
yeah, okay. I wish it
Ball one,
did,
the count.
but what am I gonna do? I mean, you watch, they're gonna kill me with this though, and I might just cut the mic and literally like go and do cooking or something. Oh my God, I'm losing it. I don't feel good. I know nobody's gonna save me from my anger right now. Like, that's okay. Fate's gonna work. There's no point in doing anything anymore, I guess. That's okay, because, fate is no, fate is fucking fate, man. Like, that's okay. Everybody thinks they could change it, but we all got a start and an end. That's great. Fuck. I'm so mad. I'm like, I don't care what I see anymore. I don't care what I say. I just want to be real with people versus like pretending that everything is fine. I'm trying to like get rid of that part of my head. Because in reality, nobody cares. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter what we do. If you cure cancer, there's another disease waiting to pop up and take its place. You know, so yeah, let's just focus on that, because that's a lot better than focusing on the absurdity of actually solving a problem. Because, you know, when you try to solve them, they solve you. That's okay. You know, we'll pretend that Demas can do a good job. We'll pretend a lot of things happen, when in fact Demas is just loaded with idiots. I don't care what I have to do anymore. I will let fate literally do it. I will let fate, because I mean, like, what's the best way to put it? I don't know. Great. Well, this is it, right? I hit the minimum a while back. I don't care really what one soda does, because you know it's not good, and no matter what, I suck, and there's no point in even trying to pretend that a good outcome in this game is even not just plausible or possible. It's like, what's that going to do? It's not going to cure my illnesses. It's just going to make me go, oh, you know, and I got, you know, there we go. Thank you for watching to my rant on whatever. Thank you. And just remember, nobody's a special snowflake. Nobody's worth protecting. Nobody's a good person. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.